game for this sort of stage of the season?
It was, I thought we started the game really, really well, and we scored a brilliant goal, which was worthy of any league, really, the way we played it. And then I think the substitution kind of interrupted us a wee bit, because wee Jack was playing really well and he's kind of a natural position, and then he dropped back in, so we found it difficult to get the same foothold in the game. And then East Fife missed a couple of really good chances, which has been a wee bit our season at times when we haven't. I mean, we've won the day, but there's games where we've had that much domination and then we concede counter-attacks like that, and then it was the same in the second half. We had a couple of counter-attacks where we could have been picked off again, and Brett's had 3 really good saves in the game. But you know, we didn't do as well as we should have done once we got in the final third. But it's hard because, you know, East Fife are good defensively, they're well organised, and the pleasing thing is, the first time we've beat them. So as I said to the boys there, it's a big result, and at this stage of the season, it just continues the run that we've been on, and that's really pleasing.
Some of the movement and the work on the edge of the box, the savouring Browns as well, was really good at times.
I know, listen, they're good young players, and we just need to keep encouraging them, and we will keep encouraging them to play like that. It's frustrating at times when it doesn't come off, but you know what they're trying to do. We keep trying to keep them being positive so that they're passing it forward, and you know, in another day they would have picked another 1 or 2 off. I mean, Grant works himself into great positions, and just finally it just didn't come off from the day. And you know, when wee Jack's in that higher area where he started, that's where Jack really, when I watched him play for Rothes, that's where he's best, really, playing up there, because he's got great movement. He's a good finisher, as he showed with the goal. And you know, so between that and, you know, Scott Brown and McCarthy coming for the middle, it's a good you know, mixture of players, and they do play some good stuff. But for me, we did concede too many chances.
You're obviously not in any trouble in terms of relegation or anything like that, but the habit you're in just now of winning games, it's a good habit to be in.
Of course it is, and look there and on, and I mean, I know Airdrie's in a terrific run, and we'll go there next week and try, and I think they'll be trying to break a record or something like that, but we just look, we can go above Falkirk, so we will try and do that. We'll try and go out and win the game next week, and if we can, you know, if we can finish the season with a victory, it would be a fantastic finish, and hopefully, you know, we can take ourselves higher again. We'll keep, you know, I've always said about 5-6 games ago we chased Clyde down, and now we've chased them down, so we'll keep doing that.
And just on Brett as well, obviously he's proven his worth for the team a lot of times this season, but in particular today, as you said, with 3 really good saves.
Aye, I mean, good saves for him, but I mean, frustrating for me. I mean, I know the first one happened because, you know, I think it was a bad break to a certain extent. I think Sean intercepted, and then it hit somebody and went back in behind them, and we were caught out a wee bit. But you know, it's that side that I look at sometimes as well. How did that happen? But you know, it can happen when sometimes you've got to remember Danny Swanson's playing for East Fife, and he's a top player, and he carved us open a couple of times with good play, so that can happen. But no, generally we just appreciate Brett, because he's had a good season where he's been a really good signing for us, and you know, he's done his job. There's a lot of games in the last few weeks where he's not a lot today, and even today I think he's not a lot today until he's made that first really good save. So no, he's been a really good signing.
And just finally, Simon's last game at Balmore, just how big a miss is he going to be moving forward? Massive
miss. I mean, I'll say more about Simon probably next week, but apart from the fact he's a really good player, he's going to be a big loss to us in the coaching side, and you know, I will say more about it next week when you know, Simon's got stuff to talk about himself early next week, and then, you know, I can speak to him after that. But, you know, the day it was good to get the likes of Simon off and let the crowd appreciate him, and, you know, boys like Ryan Conroy, Dell getting on. I mean, I'd love Dell to have scored that header at the end that hit the bar. It would have been great from. He's talked about hanging his boots up, so it was nice that we finished with a win at home, and I mean, the pleasing thing for me is when I heard the crowd getting announced at 670 something. That's fantastic. So it's good to send them home happy.